Dean, after the week you've had in terms of the preparation, how proud are you of that performance?
Couldn't be prouder, I've got to be honest with you. And not just the players on the pitch, the support staff. We've had staff that have not even been allowed to come to the game today because of protocols that put the work in all week. And you know, we've not been shouting from the rooftops about what we've been through. It's been a real terrible time since that Cardiff game. We've been worried for people's welfare. When you get a positive test, it's a real worrying time, as people that have suffered themselves will know. And all I keep getting asked about is a game of football. And what we've been able to do is to call on that spirit that we're building and are still building, and put in a performance like that. I mean, Derby are at the bottom of the table. This was probably one of the toughest games of the season. They should never be nowhere near where they are in the league. They've got a team full of fantastic players. Again, we've had a substitute come off the bench and impact the game, which again doesn't just happen by chance. That's down to the way Fam trains, the way that he keeps his mind right when he's not in the team. He had a great second half at Huddersfield, missed the game against Cardiff, of course, and gets his reward with a fantastic finish. And you know, a great ball from Pato around the corner to Antoine in the, I don't know what minute it was, late 78th minute was it, something like that. Antoine still got the ability to keep running, not trained for 2 weeks, but then have that calmness and that presence of mind to see Famara and pick out a really good pass. And what a moment for Fam to score that goal. And the pride in the performance, I can't say anymore.
Just a word on Famara. Obviously, he's had COVID and tested positive, but he's come back and he's shown what strikers do, hungry to come on and score. Again,
he's testament to the man. He's with us. He's fighting every day in training behind the scenes with every player. And as I say, it doesn't just happen like that. You know, there's players coming off the bench. They clearly feel part of it, and that's a great thing for me as the head coach. The work that's gone in, I think, in pre-season has been so important because we've not been able to prepare for this game. We've just not had any preparation. We would have liked to have worked maybe on a slightly different system or a tinker to the system in this international break. Not been able to do it. So what we do, we just take the excuse away and we deal with what's in front of us. And that was a big game today against a top team, in my opinion. That's 3 wins on the bounce now and 2 clean sheets back to back. So I'm very proud. Now the good thing is we've got another couple of training sessions leading into the Watford game on Wednesday. And again, we don't quite know how the players are going to recover from this because, as I say, they've not trained. So we'll see. We'll see where we're at Monday.
You're never one for picking out names, but I do want to ask you about Zach Viner and Antoine, 2 young players. Both ends of the pitch today were outstanding, weren't they?
Yes, they were. Yes, they were. I'd agree with that. I think Zach, even in the first half, he's getting isolated 1v1. Thomas the same next to him. He picked an attacking team to go after them, and he's winning his duels. He's covering. He's obviously got his qualities with the ball, Zach. And then Antoine, what's that, 6 assists I think for the season for a striker who's playing on the wide. I think the front lads are all sharing the load really well. You got Naki Wells on the other side, who I think had a really strong game as well today. Chris Martin down the middle doing what he does, taking the hits and allowing players to get up the pitch. And as I say, we never knew when it got to 60 minutes. We never knew what we were going to get. It was a flip of a coin with lads hanging in there. We've had players flying back from all over the world, and I don't want to make too much of a big deal about it. But at the same time, it's for them to come back and give what they gave for that badge today is, honest to God, I'm buzzing with it.